What's happening, Lazy Bunch fans? Dan here. We're doing another special Let's Watch Machinima show. This time we're gonna break the mold a little bit. All the past few Let's Watches we've watched some of our old content, but this week we're watching someone else's content. This show was created by a good friend of mine in the United Kingdom. And he has spent the last 7 years working on this show. Actually, maybe even more than that. He has spent a lot of his life on this show. He was inspired by Red vs. Blue, so naturally, it's gonna be great. But this series, Recruits, is hilarious. So I was given the option to watch any random episode, and I decided to go with the first one because we've been on a first episode streak, so
why not?
Take note though, this is the first episode that he's done. This is not the most recent one. He has definitely improved since this one. With that being said, make sure you slap that subscribe button, like and comment this video, and maybe if you guys have a favorite Recruits moment, comment it down below, you know, just so that I get some conversation talking, you know? No, what is this, jazz hands? But yeah, Recruits, it is a hilarious show. I honestly haven't seen it all and up until 2017, and then I binged watched all of it, and it has a special place in my heart now because it's just amazing. But yeah, it still has that Recruits charm though. It's the original voice actors, obviously. It's, you know, Halo 4, and, you know, it's just a fun time, you know? It's one of those nostalgic things that you just watch again and you're like,
dang, that's the good old days right there.
So let's get this show on the road. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get this started. There it is. Lost Hobo Films. Okay, I lied. There is some special effects. There's the planet. Ah, the music. Oh, this makes me happy.
What? Oh my! Whoa, what is this?
Oh jeez, his voice sounds so different.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
What do you want, Glitch?
Well, oh, sorry, Laggy. Well, there's a program on TV saying they want recruits for this year's War Games special.
This just puts a smile on my face. I love this.
Flag. We must do it, Laggy. Please?
I'm not so sure about
Wow, everyone sounds so young. Man, this is like a blast to the past right here. This is amazing. There goes Glitch again. Bye-bye.
What's he moaning about now? I'm trying to sleep. Does he want one of those cuddly toy grunts you get for half price?
No, he wants us to be in this year's War Games special competition that's looking for recruits, you know? It's weird.
I just now noticed they all have different symbols on their shoulder armor.
Toy grunt instead
I
of
wonder if
that.
there's a reason for that.
We may be recruits, but we're not ready.
If anyone knows, comment below why all their symbols are different. I mean, that could have just been random, but...
What's going on here? I'm hearing about some War Games competition. It sounds amusing.
Yeah, it's Glitch. He wants us to join this War Games special competition that has a trophy flag if you win.
It sounds dangerous for my recruits, and when I mean recruits, I mean us.
Actually, with my experience in life, they have respawn, so we just get shot, feel a little tickle, then we respawn, I believe.
Huh. Well, I guess that's alright
Network's
then.
weapon's still up. That's interesting.
Alright, who wants to go? I know Glitch wants to. How about you, Laggy?
Well, it sounds fine to me with those respawn, so whatever, I'll do it.
Trickster, how about you?
Well, I only have a little bit left of my life, so...
I'm getting like mad Red vs. Blue vibes of this.
Alright then, that
like,
settles it. I'm gonna sign
it's
up
just
recruits.
incredible.
I'll be back in a min.
Ow, ow, Ouch, ouchies, ow, I'm okay, ow.
They're just standing there like, okay, that just happened.
How come he gets to wear a cool visor?
Alright, recruits, we're off to the war games. Let's saddle up.
Ah, their vehicle's all ready for them and everything. I love how this show, like, introduces the characters. There's a lot of machinimas nowadays that don't do that
Okay.
well. Dumbass. There's a lot of shows nowadays that don't do that very well. They just kind of throw all these characters in a room and we're expected to know who they are. Old and wise. But Recruits did this amazing thing where they kind of introduced you to all these characters. And, I mean, obviously they're the names right there.
On the way there.
But now you know who they are. And
No, you can't.
as simple as that may seem, there are a lot of shows that nowadays I watch, and I'm like, I have no idea what's happening because I don't know who's shooting at who. I feel like they're about to do like Mario Kart. To be continued. That globe shot is so cool. Like, it's top-notch quality right there. Even 7 years ago. There's Recruits. Lost Hobo. Lost Hobo. Please subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to Lost Hobo Films, guys. Dang, that was the first episode. I commend Lost Hobo for doing some long shots. He's really good at doing that now. So obviously, you know, you start early practicing with that. You get better as you go on. Now, I honestly don't know what kind of editing software they had back then because I could only imagine, like, my very first Machinima test run, we had this very cheesy version of Final Cut, and it was not very good. So what we did was we tried to film the least amount of shots as possible just to put it all together. Because splicing it was a pain. You couldn't delete certain shots. You'd had to just overlap it. And anyway, I could go into the logistics of that, but I truly understand how annoying it is to have a free editing software and try to work with it because most free editing softwares are not good. Like I said before, I love Recruits, so watching this is like a blast from the past. It's like nostalgic, it's funny, and it's just... It's cheesy as heck, but I love it. For those of you who watch this for the first time, this episode does not represent the best of Recruits. Just watch it through, just keep going, and you're gonna love it. And the best part about watching Recruits is seeing Lost Hobo Films improve over the years. That's the best part of watching it because you watch this episode and then you watch the most recent one, and it's like night and day. But it still has that funny little charm that only can be made by Lost Hobo Films. It is just fantastic. So with that being said, this isn't the best episode, but it is funny. It's got the right attitude. It introduces the characters well. It does the job for a first episode for a show. And it's short, it's simple, it's to the point. Now when you watch Recruits, it is drama, action. There's so much happening now. There's so many layers to the story. But you don't get there without having to watch everything in between. So check out the link down below. Subscribe to Lost Hobo Films. He's a good friend of mine. He is an amazingly talented machinimator. And he's only going to keep getting better with the years go on. So support him in any way you can. And that's it for this week, folks. Next week, we're going to be watching a different content creator's machinima series. And we'll see you all next week.